Hello. Hi, it's me. So what exactly is a psychic medium? Now, psychic and medium are actually two different things. Psychic refers to extensions of our physical senses. So we all know about seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, tasting, etc. Psychic is a way that we can experience the sensations of having those senses activated without actually having them activated. So for example, you may have heard the phrase like, oh, I saw a vision. Now, it doesn't mean someone's seeing that in front of them, but in their mind's eye, they're experiencing a visual sensation that's not actually there. That's a psychic experience called clairvoyance. And you also might have heard, I heard a sound. That's a psychic experience called clairaudience. And so for all of our five senses and other senses as well, there are psychic extensions of those that allow us to experience the subtleties of those senses without something physical actually needing to activate them. We've all had experiences like this, even if we don't necessarily call it that. Like, I just knew I needed to bring an umbrella today. There's no clouds in the sky or anything, and then later that day it rains. That's a psychic experience of claircognizance, of knowing without having actual evidence. It happens all the time. We just don't talk about it that way. And it's something that can absolutely be honed. If you want to learn how to heighten those sensitivities to those senses, you can absolutely practice that. I do that myself. So mediumship then uses psychic senses and psychic input and awareness to not just observe what's on our physical surroundings, but opens up communication to non-physical realms, worlds. We can talk to people who have died by using that subtle awareness that kind of floats in between the worlds. Now, I don't even begin to claim that I have an understanding of what those worlds are, or how they got there, or where they came from, or how or why we can access them when we want. But I do know that it is a skill that I have practiced, that you can practice too. Anyone can do this if they want to try it out. And that it has really created such a huge impact on my life, that being able to use my psychic senses to create communication channels to people who have died, or ancestors, or loved ones, or spirit guides. To be able to do that is just such a gift to me. So I love sharing that gift with others. And essentially, as a medium, I'm acting as a translator. So translating not between two living people, but between a living person who is the sitter and the person who's coming through in the reading. So in other words, psychic is really the process to create mediumship communication. I like to think of it sometimes as if psychic awareness is like electricity. We can do a lot of different things with it, but doing a mediumship reading is like plugging in the radio and tuning into a certain frequency to see what we pick up when we tune to different wavelengths. So I hope that answers some questions about what psychic mediumship is, what those two different processes are. If you have any other questions, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them. I certainly don't claim to have all the answers, but I can tell you from my experience that learning to hone my psychic awareness has opened up such a beautiful channel to the process of mediumship communication for me, and I am so grateful that I get to share that gift with others.